world. This is Madeline Hubbard here, coming to you on the second part of our series, our first series in March to Dreams, which is Dream Careers and Dream Businesses. I wanted to just come to you and just break down key factors, guys, to help you have that career that you've always dreamed of, as well as help you have that business if you're looking to be an entrepreneur and building a business. It's just so many things that we need to be a little bit more strategic when we have our dreams, because it's the step starts with the dream, but you definitely have to have that activity and that work ethic. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about activity and work ethic. And I wanted to just walk through some things with you, just tell you how your typical day should look when you're trying to climb that corporate ladder or build that business that you've always envisioned yourself having. So everyone needs a calendar and a planner. This is so key. And I know me personally, this was a struggle for me because I'm not a planner person. I don't write notes. I put it in my phone. If I do that, that's good, to set a reminder in my phone to do something. That's how I was, but I had to sit down and get a calendar, a monthly achiever. Some type of planner, so each day I write out what needs to be done. And this is just a little something that can help you out. I know life happens, personal things happen. I'm not going to say sacrifice personal time with your kids, your families, and things like that. So go ahead and put those things on your calendars first. If you know you have date night with your wife or your husband every Friday night, go ahead and pencil that in. If you go to church at, let's say, 11 o'clock every Sunday, put that on your calendar first. You take the kids to play ball or something on the Saturday, go ahead and put those personal things on your calendar first. Put those in there, block them out. You know, during those times, you cannot work, and you want to have a work-life balance, even when it's a business that you have of your own. So go ahead and put those personal things in the calendar first. That's key. Then you go back and start putting in your work. If you know you work 8 to 5 every single day, go ahead and put 8 to 5 on your calendar, and maybe even go ahead and put the time it takes you to get to work. So incorporate between this hour and this hour, I'll be working, even if it's your work travel time. Now, I suggest, and this is someone who's ready to move rapidly and to move up in their business and to move up in their career, I suggest getting up at least an hour earlier than you are right now. And I say this because when you're developing yourself to be that person you want to be, building that ladder, you need to get up and give yourself a little motivation in the morning. You need to get up and look in that dream diary that you guys are going to contact me to get. You need to get in the mirror soon as you wake up and say your affirmation. And you may need to say it a few more times, just as long as you need to get that boost. And also, guys, I have a morning song that I like to listen to. It's Roar by Katy Perry. I feel empowered when I listen to that song. So a lot of times I listen to it while I'm getting ready in the morning. So you get up and you have a morning routine. And you start your day how you want to finish your day. And that's the reason why I say you want to get up a little earlier. I know the point of building the ladder and building the business so you can wake up when you want to. Yes, but when you're in your process, guys, you want to set a strategic plan, and you're going to have to sacrifice a little bit. And you also have to sacrifice a little sleep. So get up at least an hour earlier. Get up, say your affirmations, get yourself relaxed and motivated and pumped up for the day. Pull out your planner. It should already be done. I like to go ahead and plan out my month as much as possible. So if anything that happens like randomly that I can't really control, I can adjust based on that. It won't be like, oh, wait a minute, what do I have to do already today? It's already planned out. So you get up an hour earlier, and you go ahead and you do your affirmations, you view your calendar and see what needs to be done today, and you go for that. And guys, I also suggest at least a dream hour every day. So every day this month, go ahead in your calendar and your planner, set aside an hour that you are available each and every day to have a dream hour. In this hour is when you're going to access your dreams. This is what I've done so far. this is what needs to be done. I haven't touched this. I have a question about this. And you sit around and you reflect and see about what needs to be done. And this is when you also go into your dream diary and write about your day and thoughts that you have for the day. And you also do your gratitude. This is so important. It's a factor that a lot of people leave out. You don't want to leave this out. So plan that calendar, get up an hour earlier, set aside that hour a day for your dream hour so you can do what you need to do to reach your dreams. And also in your dream diary is a dream prayer. I suggest you saying it. You don't have to say it before bed. You can say it whenever you want to. Just a prayer to help motivate you and just give you that confirmation that God is listening to you and He's already seen that dream and that vision and is aligned with His plan. So that is just an added feature, guys, that I wanted to give to you. Now, work ethic. I already said you have to be get up an hour earlier. That's discipline. So I'm going to talk about discipline. You want to be disciplined and consistent. When you have a strategic goal and dream in mind, you're going to have to be very strategic. You're going to have to plan out each and every moment, and you're going to have to stay consistent. Whatever activity you're doing on a daily basis, which you know it because it's already in your calendar, you know what you need to do each and every day, is planned out. And you stay consistent. If you know that it's dream hour, you do not miss dream hour for Scandal. And if you know Scandal is something that you cannot miss, you do not put your dream hour at the time Scandal comes on. That's about being consistent and disciplined. That's why I say plan your personal life first, because there's a lot of things I know me personally I wouldn't miss. You know, that's important too in your life, and living the life of your dreams is having your family and loved ones involved. So if you know you are a TV person where you have a certain show that you just have to watch the show, do not put your dream hour during that time. Do not have it during the time that you wake up earlier. If you have a show that comes on in the morning, don't have it during a work time. That is so key. And even when building up the corporate ladder. So being disciplined and being consistent, whatever that activity you're doing every single day. And that is the key point of the calendar. So you can do it every single day till it forms a habit. It's instilled in you. This is my day during my sacrifice period. Now, I like to do 90-day blitzes for everything that I do. If it's something that I want to do with whatever it is, I want to do a 90-day blitz. So during this time, I cut out TV. During this time, I do get up earlier and I go to bed late. During this time, I'm focused. I am completely focused. Nothing else gets in my way in my mind during this time, and I beef up my personal self-development as well during this time. So that is something that you guys need to kind of focus on too, personal self-development. I know we talked about in part 1, Think and Grow Rich, but there are also some other books out there that you definitely can get to help you. The Magic of Thinking Big. That's another one that's really good. It's just so many things that are out there. The Magic of Believing. Claude Bristol. Everyone that's watching this video should have The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol, because we're believing in our dreams, right? So that is so key for what you're doing. Now, integrity. You know, when you're in corporate America and you building and trying to climb up the ladder, you have to have integrity. And being there an hour early and just having that strong discipline and integrity for what you're doing. Taking responsibility about what you're doing. Don't just doing what's qualified to have the job, stepping up and doing above and beyond. That is what you need to do if you're trying to climb. You have to be there early and you have to leave late. You have to do above and beyond your work. You have to be a team player. You have to give not just work, but quality work. Make sure you're taking your time. And if what I like to see with the HR background and something I like to do myself, if it's something that I'm doing, it just doesn't make sense, be that person that step up is like, hey, this is another way that we can do this. Let me show you how I can make our lives easier. Be creative. Take initiative. That is so key when you're building up and climbing the corporate ladder, is taking initiative in everything that you do. We have to stay consistent, guys. We have to have integrity, and we have to do this. And even when you're building your own business, have integrity, because you are your own boss. And so that's a lot of times when businesses fails, because we slack. because we are on our boss. You have to treat yourself as if you know a traditional boss or someone else would treat you. Don't be sitting watching TV when you know it's dream hour. Don't be just laying around doing anything. You're on the computer and you're supposed to be doing work. Don't be on Facebook. You have to hold yourself accountable when you have your own businesses as well. So that is so key to building up that relationship to climb the ladder, because relationships are key. So have that integrity with yourself. Hold yourself accountable. Have quality work for yourself, even though you're the one grading the work. See, we have to really think about that, being consistent, being disciplined, being a team player. Now, if you're in corporate America, you have to build relationships and you have to be a team player. Show that you are a leader as well as a follower. And that's in anything that you do, but you want to do that, especially you want to build those relationships and network with the right people. So those are just some tips, guys, on what it takes to have proper activity each and every day. Set aside at least an hour for your dream hour. I'm going to continue to say that it's so important, but also set another hour or two aside that day to do some work on your business or your career, to be prepared for each and every day. So wake up that hour early. Set aside your times that you're supposed to be at work if you work in a traditional business. If you have your own business, go ahead and put your schedule in there as well if it's your business. Dream hour, extra time to plan and work on your work, prayer, affirmations, and go ahead and have that calendar. Those steps, guys, are small things, but they're small things that a lot of times we forget to add, and that really hinder us when we're trying to go to the next level. So until next time, I hope you enjoy part 1 and now part 2 of our Dream Career, Dream Business series, and I hope you guys are being blessed. Definitely make sure you reach out to me for your dream diaries, marchtodreams@gmail.com. Email me or subscribe to my blog so that you can get that free dream diary. I'm telling you, it's a tool that will definitely help you. So be blessed and never forget that dreams do come true. Bye.